So you probably saw Magpul Dynamics theory based. Now we actually go back to Magpul core and see what they're up to here.
What we got is everybody's seeing the MO handguard come out this year, the carbine system. It's been a huge, popular, original equipment line that people can just get a cheap, inexpensive, durable part and replace their standard carbine. We're doing a lot of OEM business this year with like Smith & Wesson and other companies. But this year we decided to take it to the next level in the MO and enhance them. We've got some new size.
Yeah, this one right here is the rifle length. The great thing about it, based on the way we teach now, we're starting to have guys run the gun and run as much rail as humanly possible. So the great thing is, just like Travis said, with this you've got great equipment, it's durable, it can take the abuse obviously, and it's cheap to the operator. It's a cheap fix, so if you can't afford one of those $300 rails, nothing against them, then you can maybe slap this on your gun and start rolling off right away.
You know what, a lot of shooters though don't even need these rail systems. I mean, if you're running a rail system, that's great. If it looks cool, that's fine, but I mean, this is kind of going to be the gun that I probably will choose as a primary training gun for me, because I don't need rail systems because I'm not running laser systems and things like that. Obviously, my mission-dependent guns will have a rail system on it.
Yeah, I really like the grip itself, by itself, without anything added on. It's a nice texture and easy to grab onto. Tell me more about these grooves up top here.
Yeah, this is actually another enhancement of the MO line. All the new handguards, the carbine, the mid-length, and the full-length, have a piston compatibility. You can see it's a little bit rounded up top, so it'll fit for a piston. And then we've obviously had some feedback of end users who would rather have their EOTechs pushed out a little bit farther on their rails. So we added these EOTech cuts, so it is compatible with EOTech type sights. That way the guys can get it out there where they need it. And so yeah, it's a great new addition to all the Magpul mode line with piston and EOTech compatibility.
So just to confirm, gas or piston?
Gas or piston. Okay. Yeah, and I like this one here. This one here is a DISI 16-inch mid-length from BCM, and I'm getting a mid-length package in this gun, and I can make it look sexy with a full-length MO.
For those less familiar, you can add on rail systems.
Yeah, we've got
some little notches here.
Yeah, and we've actually come out with some of those this year as well. We got a new accessory line. We've got 5 rail pieces that you can purchase that will mount anywhere on the MO handguard. We have this new cantilever system. It's called the Illumination Kit.
Actually jets out light out, gets it into a good position, gets it off the rail to allow your hand to still slip in. Yeah. And of course you can move it from one side to the other. The great thing about these, just like Travis said, is just enhancing your gun to give it that ability to perform a little bit better by simple
ergonomic enhancements. Yeah, and that's again. What's great about this whole line is it's very inexpensive to the operator, but it's Magpul design and utility. I mean, you're getting everything out of this little cheap part. Like Chris was talking about the cantilever. It comes with a cantilever rail, another small rail in case you want to mount a vertical foregrip. It's got the pressure switch snap-in panel that goes on the MO, and you can put the old gen Surefire or the new gen Surefire tape switches in there.
Yeah, both of them.
Yeah, both of them. And you can mount it, and you can mount that anywhere. So if you like that ambidextrous control and you want to put it on top, so you can switch hands back and forth, you still got that same position with your thumb to activate the light there. Some new MO vertical foregrip enhancements. We've actually got 2 of them. We've got one that fits the MO handguard like this one here, and we've got an RVG, which is the rail vertical foregrip. And so it kind of complements both systems.
There's a couple different things about it that you can obviously do. Right in here, it's got a better curve to help fit the fingers, as obviously this one's all the way out just to show people. But if you were to mount this back further, it just the way they've contoured it in and kind of scalloped that just allows your hands to flow a lot better if you choose to still use this style. Not only that, but it's hollow. So inside it, there's no core, there's nothing, there's no screw-in mechanism.
So if you want to cut it, you can.
Yeah, so you can chop this thing down to be this big if that's what you want to do. So there's a little bit of extra thought that always goes into what the designers and the engineers end up coming up with, which is what makes Magpul great. It's just such a great group of individuals.
Yeah, I think it's a good combo point of being lightweight, and it's a good medium size where I could even fully grip it being a small dude. But then, of course, that notch, may be hard for the viewers to see, but that really helps out with those alternate grips.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. And a lot of questions we get now is like, well, why did you release an AFG, an angled foregrip? and a standard vertical foregrip for the MO and the RVG? Well, the answer is actually really simple. It's a lot of people don't understand the theory base. A lot of people are traditional and like a vertical foregrip. A lot of people sometimes will like that feeling, that crimp that gives you in your hand. It's uncomfortable for me, but some people like that. And so we have to complement the market and what they want. And people have requested a vertical foregrip for the MO line and for the rail systems, and so we're giving them the best of all packages.
One of the other things coming out is the M-Bus. The next generation, the second generation of the M-Bus sight is actually coming out.
Gonna be cool.
It's a lot smaller. It's got some more enhancements. So again, I think the great thing that that a lot of people generally like and welcome with Magpul is the ability to see that, you know, we don't get just stagnant in even our own products. You know, we come out with next generation products if we can make it better, we really will. And I think that's what's great about Magpul and even Magpul Dynamics is that not being absolute and understanding that this world that we're in, this industry that we're in, it's truly bigger than us. And not only is it bigger than us, but it's not about just making money. It's literally about the individuals that put this gear on their gun and go in harm's way. That's what all of this is really about. And unfortunately, a lot of people have lost that aspect. And that's something that we always have to sit around that round table and go, how does it benefit the shooter?
Well,
how does
especially
it help
in
the
this
operator
industry, you've got to realize that you have to innovate or die. And we hear that every day in this industry, but who actually does that? Well, we live and breathe it every day. We at least can pride ourselves and say that, and we will strive to give the end user an unfair advantage as much as we possibly can. That's where our hearts are, is with them.
It's really great to hear you guys say that. So.
Well, I think a lot of the industry is losing touch with that, and I think people need to go back to the reasons why we got involved in this industry. Is to help the guys over there putting foot to ash for their country, or out there on the streets protecting and serving, and that's what we take pride in doing.
Well, thanks for coming out.
Well, yeah, thanks, fellas.
Yeah, bud.
I hope the viewers enjoyed this as well, and so thanks for watching.